and then I don't see the speed limit, or I forget there is a I forget there is a speed limit in there.
See. So,
Okay, so
Pedro, tell us about something you are bad at. You're terrible at.
Organization. I'm
Getting
really
organized.
bad.
You mean time
Yeah.
or space or both?
What?
You mean your time or your space or both?
Both. Both.
Both.
I can't show you my room because it's a man. It's a mess up. So
I see.
I'm really bad in organizing. So I really can. Uh, I'm late 50 minutes to to our meeting.
I see.
This
Yep.
crazy. So
People say
what?
that creatives tend to not have an easy time getting organized, right? I'm not the best as well at organizing, but I've been changing that. What do you guys think? Are you more the organized type or the more abstract and creative type, or both? Annie, you seem like an organized person, Annie. Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I cannot do the things before I organize, my table and the room, and it distracts me actually. I feel uncomfortable when I am in a space disorganized. So
I see.
yeah, I am.
So you clean up your room every day?
No, but I like to put the things in the right space.
I see. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I try to get organized. Like a habit I have, like, and I find very interesting, is making my bed. The very first thing I do when I get up is making my bed. And there is like some philosophy or maybe life lesson behind it, which is like if everything went wrong in your day, there's at least one thing that's set up for you to use at the end, like your bed is ready to be slept in. You don't have to be making your bed.
Yeah.
One thing works out in your day, it's your bed for you to go back to sleep into. And yeah, so it's automatic now. Like unless I'm actually, even when I'm hurry, I make my bed.
I'm thinking different because I just need to lay down on my bed. So it's really every time my bed is just ready to sleep.
Yeah.
So
because you're gonna mess it up anyway, right?
Yeah, I just take my clothes and put on the side and just okay. But I think have people who just don't disorganize the thing. So they pick up something and put on the place. But I can really can't do that. I take something and put another place and mix up all the things, and I know exactly the place who are everything, but anybody can find something in my room, but works for me. Yes.
So like your life and your belongings are encrypted. Only you can understand
Yeah,
or you
exactly.
organize things. And do you lose things often?
What?
Do you lose things often?
Yeah. I lose my wallet.
Or your place.
Past week.
Pardon me?
I'm just lost my wallet past week, so
Really?
it's yeah, but I
Change that.
can, yeah, but I never lost in the past, like 2 years ago, 2 years, so it's okay. It's like my drive license. I don't have, but just one. I'm the police.
Just once is not gonna hurt. I understand.
I think it's cost benefits.
Yeah, it's worth it. Camila,
Yeah,
so you have many belongings behind you, like books and makeup and deodorants and many things. And
I like organization.
you like organization?
Make me more creative. Make me more creative too. And I don't know if you guys know Marie Kondo method.
Yes, method.
I
So
love her.
I love her.
Oh, I
Place.
saw some information. Yeah.
The numeric
Everything
method,
has a place.
yeah.
what is that? I don't.
She's a Korean woman. Is she Korean or Japanese?
Japanese.
Japanese.
She's a Japanese. She's the queen. She's
Ah,
just the queen.
the-
Just watch
She's
her on
amazing.
YouTube. She
The
has a
queens of
YouTube TV
organization.
series. She has a YouTube
she
TV
have
series.
a Netflix.
Last season in Netflix. Yes.
Ah, okay.
She goes like, oh, does this bring me joy? Does this
Yes.
this
I know.
one
I
is the top joy you keep?
I don't need too many books, but I share my bedroom with my sister and she loves books. So she buy a lot. I prefer buying on Kindle because you read and you note something and doesn't bring me
That's it.
joy. I don't have to clean space. I like this.
I also prefer this minimalist style, and at any time, I can open my wardrobe or my bag and throw at least half of my stuff away. You know, because I don't get attached to them. Am I
Yeah.
using this? Okay, not. So I'm not using it. I'm gonna throw it away or give it to somebody. You know? So it makes it much easier to move, like to travel. You know, because you don't get attached to belongings, and you understand that you have things to use them. Most of them not to actually have them. For example, I had a tripod, and I sold it to my sister when I left San Luis, and then I'm about to buy a new one. But I don't need to have that tripod. I just have to have a tripod. No?
What's it?
What is this? I don't know.
Everyone's like, okay, tripod. But what is it? A tripod is like a thing that you has 3 feet. And you
Oh,
place-
I have one like this.
you make a
Like
video.
this.
Yeah,
Like this.
yeah, the same purpose.
For my
but
sister.
I didn't have
We
to.
don't use it. But she
Ship it to me. Like, I need it.
You can give me.
Yeah, do a giveaway. Pedro, you have a minimalist style most of the times, right? You wear very clean clothes, but do you consider yourself a minimalist?
Yeah, but I can't really say I'm minimalist because I have a bunch of things. But what I do, it's like a time. Eventually, I'm take a lot of things and take away, like, or I do donate something like that. So after that, I think I'm seasonality. I have a minimalist. I
Season.
can say that. Yeah, I have minimalist seasons. Like in the year, I have 3 or 4 months. I can really say I'm minimalist, but the rest of time I'm not.
But then you start holding again. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's this word called hoarding, which means to accumulate, like to pile up things. You know? So you can
Okay.
to be a hoarder is almost like the opposite of being a minimalist. So you are a minimalist hoarder. This is
Yeah, but I don't need to hoarding nothing. I just don't throw away the things. It's
I
like more I think I'm not a minimalist.
You just say it's a
I
crime.
am.
Why is that a
I
I
crime?
think
agree.
I am a bad minimalist. Understand?
I see. You're terrible at being a
I believe
minimalist.
in the cause. Yeah, I believe in the agenda, but I can't
I
follow them.
see. Mindy, tell us about your organization skills.
I'd say with work, I'm very organized because I use something digital called Trello. Has
Yeah,
anyone heard of that?
I use
Yeah,
that.
so I think Trello is probably the best thing that's ever come into my life. So I use that for profession,
thought it
for
was
my
me.
work.
I thought it was me. Sorry.
Oh no. So yeah, I really like things to be organized, but I like to be an organized mess. Sometimes you just need to see where things are to put it in the right place. Because I'm a visual person, so I see it like this. If you have a house and there's so many different rooms and there's a lot of mess in every single room, you can't get to every single part. So sometimes you have to deal with one room at a time and see which one's more priority and more significant. Because everything is important, but you've got to change the order when you do things because something's always coming in. So that's how my life is pretty much all the time because like I'm a woman of the house, I work, I'm looking after my dad, or there's loads of things. So I have to be one step ahead. Like my mind is like a project. So you have to manage everything. So it's organized, but I'm an organized mess and I like it because everything still looks so clean, but in my head everything's a mess because it's like if I haven't done it, nothing's done in my mind. But yeah, I work with List and I work with Trello. It works for me.
I see.
I was lying. I agree with you too.
Yes, I agree with you. Also, I'm not considered organized person. I believe that my mom is more organized than me. Truly. I think that it depends on the time of each one because in weekdays you work and you're studying, you have to do many things all the time, so it's possible to organize everything in your house. So yeah, it's depends. For me, it depends the time.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys? I was talking about Trello, but does everybody here use Trello, or have you heard of it? Have you applied it,
Yeah.
or
Who
I
anything
uses
like
have,
that?
I
Trello?
just don't use it.
I
Sorry?
use
Only I
I
use
have.
Trello.
I didn't get your question, Mindy.
Trello.
Does
The
everybody use Trello
Trello.
or heard of it?
app.
I never heard.
I
I'm-
have, but I haven't
Trello?
figured out how to use that.
Oh, Trello. Yeah, I know.
I
I know
haven't.
it.
But I
Yeah,
haven't
that I have,
figured out how
but
to
I
use
never use
properly.
it.
Yeah,
You-
it's like
Because
I
Um,
never use it. Just in my work, and yeah, no, not in my house.
I am the kind of person who prefer using those kind of things.
Oh, you have a
That's still a
bird.
good project board. That's still good. That's still good
If
enough.
I put in my phone, I am just ignoring, But if I put in this thing, I'm seeing that every day, so it's much better.
Is it magnetic?
Yeah, it is.
See.
mm,
I've kind of found out the sweet spot for me when it comes to organizing my tasks and tasks. I use Trello and I put like I use it a very basic way, like to do, doing, done.
Yeah.
And whenever I remember I have something to do, I put in the to-do list, but I hardly ever consult it. I just start doing stuff.
yeah.
And then I come back to Trello. I have done 3 or 4 of the things I had put in the to-do list without checking, like I kind of developed this kind of skill, which when I write down I'm going to do this, I end up doing it at some point, unplanned and an unplanned time. And then when I check it, I've done it, and I start dragging things to the done list. Most times I don't even drag it to the doing list. I already drag it to the done list because I did it and I noticed.
I'm doing the same thing.
You do it too. And something I've been using now this week, which helps me a lot, which is a calendar. Like putting all of the meetings and setting up new meetings. It really helps. So Trello and the calendar are usually things I use. I like using Google Keep for writing down information and also ideas, random ideas to use later. You know, ideas for content, for videos. Here is bad at organizing too. Everyone is good at organizing here. Ruslana, you didn't tell me about your organization stuff.
Oh, organization.
Yeah, you use Trello.
How can? Yes. I use Trello just for work, and sometimes I use it to planning my vacation. It does it to work because I never.
That's one thing. I use it for everything. You know, I created one board, and the name of the board is All My Stuff. And then
All right.
so translation projects, tasks to do for the coffee club, and also like the passport I had to issue again. Everything was there. You know, it's one place I can see all of my tasks. I think so, and it makes it easier for me.
Yeah, it's a good tool. I really recommend it if you consider a not organized person. Yeah, you help you a lot to organize these stuffs.
I see.
But you should be see every day, not just put the cards on do and no, never see.
But tell me something you were terrible at.
I'm terrible at.
Yes.
I'm terrible at to play instruments.
Oh, this is very specific. But that means that you try.
Yes. When I was a teenager, I had a friend who played drum. Yes, I also tried play drum in the time, but I had never coordination enough to play the plates or the what's the name of the boom boom.
The drums.
Drumstick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, I really travel play the instruments.
But do you sing? Do you sing or dance?
Dance, yeah, I enjoy dancing.
So you have coordination for dancing?
Yes, just for dancing.
I see. Not for playing instruments. Do you guys play instruments? Annie plays the guitar and the ukulele, right?
Yeah.
Do you play the ukulele too? You play the ukulele too, right? Yes.
Yeah, I play guitar.
How do you learn how to play it?
Actually, my friend won the ukulele from her boyfriend, but she didn't play it. And I was with her sometimes, some weekends, and I learned it, and I was teaching her how to play.
Well,
Because
this is how you do it. Like, you know, give this. You stole it from me.
because I played the guitar, and so I was aware about something, and I just learned the accords, which is different. Yeah.
Nice. It's easier to learn the ukulele when you've learned the guitar, right?
Yeah.
I've learned that when you learn to play the ukulele, you don't want to go back to the guitar because it's like so much easier to play a song.
Yeah, but I like the sound of the guitar, you know. It's my favorite. Yeah.
The ukulele sound is very short, right? Like it's over. There's no sustain to the sound.
Exactly.
I see. I used to play the piano when I was a kid. Mindy, you leaving? 2 minutes. So Mindy, tell us about your instrument playing skills before you go.
My instrument playing?
Yes.
So when I was young, I used to play something called the recorder.
Yeah, like a flute.
Yeah, it's like a flute, but I think it's a downgrade from the flute. That's how I describe it. I think the best thing I ever used to play was Silent Night. You know that Christmas song, Silent Night?
Recorder.
Yeah, that was probably the best thing I knew how to play. And Mary Had a Little Lamb. If you asked me to play anything, if anyone wanted me to wow them, That is the only thing I will wow you with. But you know what? I think those are the two things I knew how to play solid, and I was proud of it. So if anybody wanted to like have a match with me on Silent Night or Mary Had a Little Lamb, bring it on. I'll try and find my recorder. If you want some sort of cheap thrill, I can give you that. Yeah. What was the other part of the question you wanted me to answer, Gusto?
Yeah, it was that like how good you were or you are with instruments.
How about dancing?
Do you still play them? Yeah, and dancing too, maybe, and singing.
No, it's been like a good 10 years, but I definitely know I can pick it up because it was Silent Night and Mary Had a Little Lamb. The only two things I would play. There's not much originality after that.
Yeah, the only I have a harmonica.
Oh, I have two. I remember that.
And I bought this in Australia in 2014,
Oh,
and I
really?
only learned how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. The harmonica, okay.
Oh,
I
I
will
love
play
it.
very well.
The flute, a recorder, and a harmonica. Like I'm a flute. I hardly ever play it, but I like the fact that I can learn new songs easily with it. Like so, like I've developed a kind of an understanding of the instrument. I used to play the piano when I was a kid. I used to study at a music school, and actually, this instrument is the first one they teach, and this is the actual one I had as a child.
I had as well. Which school did you study? Did you study here?
Yeah, at Lisboa.
I studied there as well.
Did you? Nice. What did you study?
I have me too.
Music.
No, I mean, what instrument?
No, that's why I quit. Because I had no patience for them. I studied for a year and they were teaching me theory, music theory. And it was so boring for me. So we were using this recorder to follow the music. And I even learned how to play a few songs just to learn the basic theory. And I didn't like, and I quit it. I think I'm not like that fan of music that way to learn all the theory. I had no interest. I just wanted to play something like piano or singing. And yes.
But you were going to choose piano or singing?
Yeah, I was going to. I was indecisive about that.
Mm.
I like piano and singing. I can still learn. I think I wouldn't be bad on learning something, but I don't want to know about the theory. I just want to I can learn the theory, but while I'm playing, I would be more motivated. I didn't I quit it.
I'm working on a version on the cover of a song. The song is this. Did it. I'm working on a version of the song, which looks
really
different, completely different from the original one.
Britney Spears.
Sorry?
Britney Spears.
Yeah, with Britney. It's very different. I'm gonna record it and send it to you later. It starts like this. It was too deep. Wait. Sign did it again. I play with your heart. Something like that.
You're doing like a different style. Yeah, it's quite nice. I am more into dancing, I prefer listen to the song and see Britney Spears and dance like her. That's what I was doing when I was a child. I'm apprehensive because Mindy's going. I don't know what to do first. I want to comment on some words. Let's comment on some words that we're saying here real quick. Mindy, if you can comment on them as well. A new word for you, complexion. Complexion is a synonym of skin. Did you know that?
No.
So you can say my complexion or my skin. It's much more formal, no? But just the best way to increase your vocabulary at this level is to find synonyms. So when you're talking about something, you don't repeat the same word over and over again. So my skin, my complexion.
Yeah. I think a good way to explain that is just to give an example, like some people would say your complexion reminds me of someone who's Mexican. I actually get that quite a lot. That's just me giving an example of what I get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or my complexion, or my complexion is of Indian origin. So that's an example how you can use it.
Yeah, almost complexion is almost like skin color in this context, right? Like refer to color in this case.
Yeah.
There's also like if someone has a white skin, you can call it a fair complexion. So which is very weird. So Annie and Vanessa, they have a very fair complexion, and she's lining too. So like you can see through their skins. She crashed. So your sister, Vanessa, she crashed into a truck, right?
Yeah, she crashed into it.
Yeah, to crash into. I believe you said crush. You know, crush is a different word.
Yeah, I mean crash it, but it's my pronunciation. Yeah. But that's what I mean.
You had a crush on the truck, I understand.
she looked at the truck driver and wow. And then she got distracted and then she crashed it.
It's a sexy truck.
Of course, to crush also means to reduce to pieces, like crush. I'm gonna crush you. I'm gonna destroy you. You know, to crush something. So it's different to have a crush on.
To crush something.
Yeah, and to crush something.
There is also a nice expression that I heard, like, "Oh, you're gonna crush that." That means like you're gonna do so well.
Yeah, very good. So like also like to crush or to kill in this context, right?
Yeah, to crush or to kill. I like these expressions.
You killed it. So you're gonna kill it. Like, don't worry. Like, oh, I killed it. I went very well. I did it very well. Fine. So Pedro was caught by the police, and he got a fine. He had to pay a fine to get away with it, right?
Yeah, like an official ticket.
Oh, a ticket. Very good.
Yeah.
So he got a ticket.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, ticket. Yeah. Get a ticket. Well, you can say you're going to get I hear this a lot in my around my network. They say it's a consequence. If you step out of line, there's a consequence. So if you drive really fast and go over the limit, you face consequences, which is like you'll get a fine. So a consequence is something that I hear quite often. If you talk it to a posh English, maybe not at this point.
You use like the people say a consequence referring to a ticket.
Yeah, that's a new one that I've been hearing lately.
Interesting. Consequence. Pedro, mind that we don't use the verb to have for existence in English, okay? Just for possession.
Okay.
So when you say that something exists, you say there is, okay? Or there are. So I believe the phrase that you wanted to say at one point was, I believe, no, I think there are people who, something like this. When you discard something, you throw them away. Sorry. Throw away. Okay. And to hoard means to accumulate. Actually, hoard hoard is like a treasure too. Like when you keep a treasure, like it's very common in Viking studies. Like Vikings would raid other villages and and hold and keep a hold hidden somewhere, and then they'll go back and collect it.
Yeah, it would be, you could say it's like you're holding on to something and not letting go because of sentimental value, whether it's for like greed or attachment of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like the most modern use of it, right? So to hold something is to accumulate, or to keep it to yourself, not to let it go, right? To be attached to it closely. And a hoarder is a person who does that, who collects too many things. So she's a hoarder. Like, don't try to get into her room. It's going to be smelly and hard to get by. Complete the sentence.
On, it depends on.
On, yes.
Depends on.
Okay. So important to remember this. And play the drums. You play the drums. If you play the drums, you are a drummer or a drum player. Drummer sounds weird. For instruments, you always say the. Okay. So I play the piano. I play the guitar. I play the recorder. I play the harmonica. I play the flute. Okay. Always the for instruments.
Oh, Mindy has to go now.
Bye, Mindy. Thanks a lot for coming.
Bye, Mindy. Thanks a
Bye.
lot.
Bye, amazing.
Yeah.
You too.
Perfect. So you can take note of whatever is useful to you here. And I'll be also sending you all of these words on WhatsApp later, so you can go over them again. Nice. Any questions on the words? No?
I'm fine. Oh, yeah, I have a question. Now I remember, I was about to ask you that. About fine and penalty. What is the difference between fine and penalty? Like if you got a penalty or if you got a fine. Like I understand both of the meanings, but for me it was the same. I don't know if there is a difference.
A fine is fine, a penalty isn't. I'm kidding.
No, just explain the difference.
A fine is a kind of penalty in which you have to pay some kind of money as a penalty, you know? And a penalty is general, like you have been punished to do something. So, for example, in football, you know, you have been penalized for something wrong that you did, and the penalty in that game is to let the other team have a free kick into the goal. You know, that is one penalty. If you commit a crime, you get sentenced to prison for 30 years. That is a penalty. If you commit a traffic, like if you drive through the red light in traffic and you get caught, you get a fine, and a fine is a kind of penalty.
A penalty, yeah.
It's a way to punish.
Gislaine, have you got any fine in Australia?
Is there a story behind it?
Oh, they love finding people for everything. That's why I'm asking, because I got a lot of fines.
You got one?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
just
For example, actually, I didn't get any fines in Australia, or I did remember. But when you, for example, if you forget your card,
the card.
no, not the card, the ticket of to get the train, to get the bus, something like that, you need to pay a fine for the. Yeah.
How much is it?
Oh, do you remember?
$257.
It sounds like I have history there. Did you get a fine for forgetting it?
I got it.
You did it? Did you pay it? or you fled the country?
No, I paid. I
Like,
had no choice. I had no choice. I hated. I was so mad that I was explaining the guy why you didn't forgive me. Because in some situations they were forgiving the people, but this I wasn't lucky. The guy just okay.
Yeah.
Because they always ask you what was the reason.
You were a scapegoat, right?
What is it?
Scapegoat.
Scapegoat.
A scapegoat
What
is
do you mean?
one who is blamed for what everybody did, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I was wrong. I was wrong like everyone, but I what I was upset about was I was seeing everyone, they were just receiving a letter saying, okay, this is your first time and you are like, we forgive you, and like, you know, but the next time you're gonna get the fine. And
Yeah,
for me,
that's true.
they didn't send me this letter. They told me
It was unfair.
Yeah, of course.
what is your problem with me?
I once, I believe I got the train without buying the ticket as well. I didn't have money, and the guy was approaching me. My station was coming, and I could leave before he got to me. It was only once. There's too much pressure, you know. Like, I'm gonna get caught. Like, I couldn't be a criminal. Would you guys be a good criminal? Good criminals?
Not at
Pedro,
all.
would you be a good criminal?
What?
Pedro, if someone forced you to rob a bank or something, would you be good at it? Would you do it well?
It's a good question.
No, it's a skill. No, it's a skill to undertake that pressure. You know, like so much pressure. You can be shot. You can like you were being a bad person in a.
I can rob a bank, but if I need to like I need to act like someone else and how can I say like
Vanessa is filming in a confession. Vanessa is in a confession.
I am filming.
Did you rob a bank last
I'm
month?
gonna stop his uncle.
I can't rob a bank, but I can. I think I can. I really think I can do someone. It's like write down some document who passed to me your business or something like that. Understand?
You can forge a document.
Yeah, I can do that, and I can act like someone else to. I think like take money from the bank, but not with a gun and something like that.
I see. So you rob a bank in a more sophisticated manner.
Yeah, like a gentleman.
With documents, like a gentleman. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the topic for this conversation. How to rob a bank like a gentleman. What are the steps?
Because
steps?
You take a gun and
wait. Let me
invite a bank. What?
Teach us how to rob a bank like a gentleman. Go.
I'm gonna say that.
Yes.
You have to plan first.
You need to take
you have to manager. Yeah, you have to plan the strategy of robbing bank.
Look at that. You have a strategist to help you.
Oh yes, of course. It's not so simple.
We can create a gang here and rob a bank together.
Yeah.
Pedro would be the actor. He would get there as if it was someone else, and Camila would drive, and he would. You cannot drive, Camila. You'll be a terrible escape drive because you drive slowly.
Be the driver.
Yeah.
And then we play the ukulele to distract the police.
Like the movie Mr.
Help this
Mr.
strategy.
Bean.
Vanessa would write down all of the steps to make sure everything is in place.
It's working.
I could help forging the documents.
Just don't make me lie.
Getting there. Don't make you
'Cause
lie.
I'm horrible. Don't make me lie because I'm terrible at lying. I can't lie. Everyone, when I try to lie, everyone is catching me.
Me too. I don't know how to lie.
You're lying right now.
Yeah, it's me.
Nice. I'm gonna post this.
I can lie very well. Very well. I can lie very well. Lying is like a beautiful thing, I think.
Oh my god.
Okay?
Oh my God.
Tell more about that.
I'm
Tell me
terrible
more.
at lying as well.
What?
I'm terrible at lying as well. Like when I start,
Oh.
even a joke, like, you know, those people, like you can do that when you start telling a joke, but you're very serious about it, and the person is like desperate already. Oh no, my dog died. But he was serious talking about the dead dog, and and then minutes later you're gonna reveal it's a joke. You know, I cannot do that to a person.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I feel bad in the space, so I tell the joke, and before I say the joke, I'm saying, "Oh my God, I have to tell her." Hey, I'm kidding.
Okay. I do it right away. Like your dog is dead. No, I'm kidding. Like right away. I don't let him. I don't let them.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes I lie to someone and I forgot I'm lying. No, not forgot I'm lying, but
You're a
I
psychopath.
forgot to
You
tell the
forget
truth.
you are lying.
No, I forgot to tell the truth. So I just
It's such a
just-
terrible excuse.
Yeah,
It's
and-
a terrible
and-
excuse. No, I didn't
Yeah,
lie.
I
I
know.
forgot to tell the truth. Like,
Just excusing.
like
Just
sometime
excusing.
later, the people come to me, so say something like, so and about your dog who's be robbed, something like that, and my what? My dog? No. And then, but you tell me your dog, and I just don't remember, and the people
So
really
maybe-
That's terrible.
maybe
No.
you are living an alternate
When you lie,
reality.
you have to remember the lies.
Yeah, write them down.
Yeah, that's true.
You're lying to yourself.
Maybe Pedro,
No.
you are stuck in an alternate reality in which you lied to somebody and now you believe that. Like someday you told someone that your name is Pedro and you believed it, you don't know if it's a lie or not.
No, it's like just one. Everyone try to lie to someone and keep the line more time who you can. It's like and I'm gagging. Sorry. It's like tô tendo dificuldade. Peraí, voltei para inglês e vai. Everyone try to lie for someone when these people ask you a stupid question, and that's become addictive. You
Really?
never can, yeah, because someone I don't know. It's like I'm writing down something and someone asks me, "You write down?" No, I'm just I don't know, but it's very good. In Portuguese, I can do that better. I don't.
Have to learn to do that. in
I
English.
didn't understand.
Like whenever someone asks a stupid question, instead of saying, "Of course I'm writing," or "Of course I'm doing this," you should create a lie. You know, like in his
Yeah.
opinion.
Oh.
What? Come on, I want to hear now. What would you say in this case?
I want to learn as well.
If someone asks you if you are writing and you are writing, what would you say?
Yes. I'm right.
I'm
I don't
waiting,
know what
Pedro.
to say.
You're waiting for your lesson.
No,
I'm asking Pedro actually. I want him to teach us.
Oh, okay.
Pedro, I want to know.
That's an exercise to be more creative.
Sorry? Oh, it's an exercise to be more creative, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I want an example. Okay, you can tell us an example later if you remember one. One of your life.
I tried. Okay.
You can say, no, I'm playing football.
No, but the difficult part need to
make sense.
Need to make sense. So
okay.
it's like you write out. No, I'm apagar. How can I say?
Erase.
What?
Erase. You are erasing.
Yeah. No, I'm using the pen who erase all I'm writing after. So the people can.
No, actually, this is a new pen. I'm not actually writing.
Yeah.
Erasing was.
Yes.
The paper is all paint, and I'm erasing only the part in which I'm writing, so it looks like I'm writing, but I'm actually erasing.
Exactly.
You have to be very confident in saying that, right?
And the people, that's a wonderful pen. Who will buy that?
Where do I buy that? And then you have to keep on lying.
Yeah, exactly. And you say, so I'm buying in the www. And you tell us, you say a random name.
Yeah. And you cannot hesitate, right? It's a very good acting exercise as well. You cannot hesitate.
You need to keep the line all the time, and you never can say the truth in the middle of the line. You need to create more lines to make the line looks like believable. Understand?
Believable. Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds believable. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I'll try.
You know, if someone someone here trying to be a copywriter of something with who use the creativity, it's a good tip.
Yeah. About exercise, you have been exercising, right, Pedro? And you show me your before and after pictures, and you've had a lot of results. Do you consider yourself good at exercising?
Yeah, I'm good, but yeah, just that.
Oh yeah, okay. And what about you guys? Do you have a hard time exercising, or it's very hard for you, or it's very easy for you? And I see that you did this when I asked you. And
I'm terrible at doing that. Really?
Terrible exercising.
I don't like to do
What have you been trying these days?
Yeah, because my friends did some exercise from the app, you know?
Yeah.
Like okay.
Such
as Jane Pass, stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. And I tried to do it there, but no, I'm so terrible at doing this because I do the movement wrong, you know?
I see.
But to like to exercise yourself, you need to hate this. That's the secret. You need to hate exercise. So you need
I hate.
Yeah, so use the hate to do more exercise. That's the secret.
Why you need to hate?
The hate is your strong. The hate is your strong.
Your strength, yes.
Exactly.
Totally. You have to hate
exactly.
If
you hate the exercise, you can do with more focus on what?
With more gusto.
Yeah, and about this movement, the wrong movement. It's about you need to have a good professional to teach you. But the hate it's the secret. I can guarantee.
I see.
Okay.
I've been trying to associate it to good things, like to exploring the city and everything. But maybe associating to hate also works. Camila, what do you think about exercising? You said that when you walk, you get cramps in your legs.
Yeah, no, I like to work out, but I don't like to just take a walk. And I really like dancing. I'm now
Yeah.
I dance a lot of songs like Zumba,
Very nice.
but in my pitch. But I really want to try street dance, street jazz.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
You do it?
I
danced
tried.
when I
I
was
tried in the
teenager.
past. Yeah. me
Yeah,
too.
I like, but I like to work out in machines, not like aerobical. I don't know how to say.
Like
Just
okay.
jumping and
Cardio.
using your body to do
You
the
don't
things.
like cardio.
Yes,
workout.
I don't like. Only cardio, only in dancing.
I see. Oh, yeah. I like jump. That like those little things that you jump onto.
Yes, I know.
And I find it really fun. As a way to dance while jumping. And I did it the first time when I was 16 at the gym in my neighborhood. And I was a pioneer. I was the first woman who did it. Like it was only girls. The first.
I'm picturing in my mind you doing that.
It's so fun. So much fun. And I was the first man, and then all the other men started joining too. Like they followed my lead, and I was like one of the best. I was a model for everyone else. Like the teacher would go, "Oh, look at him," and then learn from him. And it was very fun to do.
And
I
you still doing the fight class?
No, I stopped like 2 months ago. Like no, many months ago, in the beginning of the year, because of the pandemic, and then I moved. The class.
You don't have. You lose your hands too. You can.
No, I just stopped exercising these days, and I'm coming back to it.
You have YouTube.
Were you practicing box, or I didn't get?
I was doing Muay Thai. Yes.
Oh, Muay Thai, I love it.
Yeah, actually, after they didn't have classes anymore, I would use Muay Thai at home to dance. Like I would play.
Very good.
You sound me so weird. I love it.
I
would
play a song and then do the moves in the rhythm of the song. It's very nice.
You are like Rocky.
You practice all of them.
When I was finished my thesis last year, I would like to do some boxing, because I was so stressed. And I would like to do this.
I like to someday too.
Yeah, but it's nice about exercising with other people because they set your limit. Because when you exercise by yourself, you need a lot of self-discipline to keep pushing yourself. Like, okay, this is my limit, but I need to keep pushing. And we hardly ever have that kind of determination to do it ourselves. But when you get into a space with other people and an instructor, they take you way beyond your limit. Like I used to, before going to Muay Thai, I used to just work out in the square in front of my house. And I would do like 50 jumping jacks, and that was it. It was my limit. But then the very first day I got to Muay Thai, I did 350, because everyone was doing it, and the instructor was pushing us, and I realized I could do it. So you really get pushed over your limit. I've been trying to defy this pattern of behavior I have, which is trying to do everything by myself and learning by myself. When you pay someone to do something for you or with you, you can really go further, because that person studied for that and dedicates time to that.
Yes, I agree with you. For me, it's most difficult to make exercise by myself. For example, when I go to the gym, when I met someone, when I make exercise with the other people, yeah, it's better.
What have you been doing today, Jelani?
Today, no,
Nothing?
I didn't exercise today, but
No, I mean,
I
you said.
used to ride. Yeah, I used to ride a bike because I don't like to go to the gym so much, even though it's necessary for your health. But I prefer make exercise by myself.
What do
Just
you do?
ride a bike or make exercise something like Pilates. I don't know the name in English.
Pilates.
Pilates.
Oh, I feel like it's the same name.
Yeah.
It's the same name. Yeah.
So, Pedro, what do you recommend to us? I believe you are the most advanced one when it comes to exercising here. So, what do you have as advice?
I'm gonna first tell my case. I think
Yes.
Yeah, I lost 20 kilos.
Wow.
It's like 36 pounds, like something like that. I don't know exactly, but I lost 20 kilos in 1 year and 2 months, something like that. And when I start to exercise me, I'm put little goals. So the first week no, the first month I promised to myself to make like 30 minutes of exercise all day, all days, like
Every day.
every day, yeah. Every day. So just it. uh I I I I I start like I spent 1 month just doing that, just to create the habit,
Habit.
the the habit. So after that, I'm start to learn about food and who who what I need to eat to improve my exercise. And I'm thinking the best tip is like you need to do little things with consistency.
Yeah. Actually, this is the definition of building a habit, and being productive as well. It's not like
Exactly.
doing many
Because
things all the time. It's doing a few things, very little baby steps consistently.
exactly. So when this first month, when I'm do exercise every day for the month, for in this month, uh, I'm prepared to improve. So I'm motivate, like it's like I motivate myself to try more and more and more. So uh, I start put uh, to improve my own goals. Understand? So I'm trying a little more every day. And one thing who helped me a lot, it's like I don't use more Instagram, because you all the time it's like you see a pic about your friend or a celebrity, and you really compare yourself with a, our other people who lives a total different life, and you never be like that or then. So I just focus on my own goals and go on that. When I focus on me, that's change a lot of things. So I can have the perception about my own goals and my own improvement. Understand? So it's like that. And after that, I use a little weight every day to to do more. It's like something like that.
I see.
You can understand.
It's also this first month is about becoming, right? I even wrote a small text on Instagram one of these days that I would say to myself, I will start exercising when I buy a bike. I will start exercising when I sign up to the gym, and then you always have this moment in which everything is going to be perfect, so you can start. And it's so much better for you to start now with what you have until you see yourself as a person who exercises, right? So I am a person who exercises. This is what I am, not something I'm trying to do. And once you become it, you can find more complex ways to manifest your identity, which is a person who exercises. So this first month is really important for that, right? Doing very little every day will make you become that. And a pitfall that I usually face is that I try to make it complex before the time. Like, today I realized that when I was walking. Okay, I'm walking faster, I'm walking further, but okay, don't do that. I don't have to push myself now. I don't have to lose weight in this first month. I just have to build a habit. So just go for a walk, put on your trainers, and go there and come back, and that's it. You know, even if you don't see any improvement, it's not about improvements in the first month, right?
Yeah, because and in the other way, if you you can try to be the people who exercise just that, or you can try to be the Mike Tyson or the Juliana Paz, or a lot of celebrities who lives to build your bodies. And if you trying to be these people, you late like 10 years. So you never you always gonna see to them, gonna see them like if a miles away. So that's destroy your confidence. It's like that.
Yeah, your self-confidence and your self-esteem.
Yeah,
it's a common mistake trying to compare your backstage to someone's stage, right?
Yeah, totally.
So you compare the backstage to the stage. So like you see, that's done, that's ready. They have what I want, and they don't seem to be doing all of the work I'm putting onto this. And so like you get this.
You just see the results. You don't see the process, the work about who involves all the things, and you don't see all the things that people lost to have what they have.
Yeah, the sacrifice.
That's a furious.
Where's Camila?
I think she lost her connection.
Just want to go through a few more words. Talking to her now. Coming back, dear Camila. Oops, I didn't get to play with your heart. The last game. Oh, I oops, you think I'm in love. Sing from above. Not that do bop bop. Wait, new page. Change colors. Erase. To erase something. The object is an eraser in the US and rubber in Britain, in the UK. Okay, in British English, you say rubber for this object you use to erase things. but the verb is to erase. We use an eraser or a rubber to erase. However, a rubber in the US is condoms. You know condoms?
Really? Really?
No.
Yes.
I never heard that.
Yes, and
In the
What
US
is it?
is rubber.
Yeah, actually not. It's not the official name. It's just a nickname. So an eraser in the UK is called a rubber, and a rubber in the US is condoms.
Mm.
Okay.
And rubber, rubber is a material in general, right? That you make is a non-conductive material. Usually comes in a black color. That you make this object out of. It's made of rubber.
Mm.
Strength. Strength.
Mm.
So you are strong. If you are strong, you have strength. Strong is an adjective. I am strong, and strength is the thing, is the noun. Okay. So Pedro was telling us to use our anger as our strength.
I'm back. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, Camila.
So use your anger as a strength, or like I'm stronger when I'm angry. Gusto. This is actually the way that Mindy calls me. She calls me Gusto.
Yeah.
And but it is a word in English which means determination or focus on something. Like he does it with a lot of gusto, or he says that with a lot of gusto. He drinks his coffee with a lot of gusto. He really dedicates to that activity.
That's why the name of the coffee machine is Dolce Gusto.
No, probably it's in Italian, which means taste.
Yeah, because there is the coffee machine.
Yeah, sweet taste. But it's gonna have this connotation in English. Pilates or Pilates. Okay.
Pilates.
Or Pilates.
Yes, better Pilates.
What's the difference between all day and every day?
All day, I think, is the 24 hours, and every day is every day.
It's a frequency. I mean, it's a frequency is different because every day, every time, the frequency is different. All day, it depends on the hours. It depends on the time.
All day is like a measurement of time, right? So all day, the whole day. I've been doing this all day. I've been trying to call you all day. Like since the beginning of the day, I've been trying to do this. And every day is about frequency, right? Every day.
Yeah, or daily.
Sorry?
I like to use the word daily as well when I start saying every day. Like I used to exercise daily, for example.
Exercise daily. Very good.
Like every day.
So every here can be used also as an intensifier, because every day sounds more intensive and frequent than daily.
Yeah.
But exercise every day. Habit, pronunciation here, okay, habit. So what do you do with a habit? You create a habit, you build a habit, or you
change a habit.
Come up with a habit. What do? It's a test.
Create a habit. You can also build a habit. I think so.
You build it. Build a habit, okay?
Build a habit. Cannot be create?
No.
Because it makes sense. Like you didn't have this before. Now I create this habit. No one has this habit. I created it.
Yeah, maybe in that but maybe you can create a routine, and then after doing the routine every day, you have built the habit.
Okay.
Okay.
I got.
Pedro, how do you pronounce this? You're pronouncing this weird. You're pronouncing when, which is a very interesting way to pronounce it. But you don't pronounce this H, okay? Just when.
Okay.
When. When a man loves a woman. When.
When. Okay.
Yeah. To compare. How do you use the verb to compare?
Oh, I learned this in the class. I'm taking academic writing in English, and the professor said that to compare with is when you compare oh my God, I forgot. A similarity between two different things, right? And compare to is you compare differences between same things. It makes sense.
Okay, let me read the definition for you. To compare to is to point out or imply resemblances between objects regarded as essentially of a different order. So to compare to is to find similarities between different things. To compare with is to point out differences between objects regarded as essentially of the same order. Yeah, it's the same thing that you said, but I just said in a different sequence. So compare to similarities between different things. Compare with similarities between similar things.
Okay.
Very nice. So can we apply this to context? In the case of you're comparing your health, your body results to someone who has achieved results, what do you say?
Compared to.
Compared to, why?
I don't know, because it's not similar things.
Yeah, compared to is to compare things of a different order. So it would be compare with somebody, even though I think it sounds a little weird.
Yeah.
I would say compare to for both cases. I would make, but both are okay. Okay. Questions here?
No questions.
Pedro, you seem disturbed.
No, I just
Like, what the fuck is going
I just drink a lot of coffee.
Oh, it's
coffee.
Can I make a question, because I forgot if I don't know. I lost the beginning. What is rubber?
Rubber.
Rubber.
Annie, can you explain to Camila what rubber means?
That's a kind of material which don't transmit electricity, and we use to erase things.
Very scientific.
Okay.
It's a material.
Okay.
And electricity. Okay, all right.
It's a non-conductive material that we use to isolate things or to cushion things to make more comfortable, and you make this out of rubber.
Oh, okay.
I
understand.
This is called US and eraser. But in the UK, it's also called a rubber. Okay. However, in the US, a rubber is condoms. You know what's condoms?
How did you learn
Yes.
that, Gustavo? Because I never heard.
Never heard this.
I'm curious now. I'm joking, just kidding.
Rubber condom. Okay. So I will be sending you this on WhatsApp so you can take a look. It's raining a lot.
Really?
So I believe we can wrap it up for today. I want to take a picture. We didn't take a picture with Mindy. I will
Yeah.
make a collage with her. So I'm going to
I
take a picture.
didn't know she was leaving earlier.
Are you ready?
Go.
Smile. Perfect.
Everybody.
Thank you guys. Count on me, UK. If you have any questions, any help you need, just let me know. Okay. Thanks
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of your
Bye,
days.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Have a nice
Bye-bye.
weekend. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
And